English clubs.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in the team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out.
Odegaard! Manchester United take the lead. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Kovacic. That is one way to get his defending done.
Hi, this is Amal Madhav.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roman ഭാഷയുടെ കാട്ടുന്നത്.
And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an excellent interception. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard. Robertson. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a decent clearance.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Yes, it is.
Trossard.
That's good play from him.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is Shevchenko! Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Chance, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the key.
Trossard! Wonderful from Trossard! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You know, getting up there!
Distance
He will be livid with himself.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Haaland!
Good looking ball. Yes, physical challenge. Sharp little ball here.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that has left him in a heap. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And that could set him on his way. Torres is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once.
गोल मशीन रखा है गोल मशीन गोल मशीन कोई इवेंट फॉर अन्ना कोई इवेंट कोई डिविഷനല്ലല്ലോ कोई इवेंट ആണ് कोई इवेंट
Can he get on the end of this? Cuts out the supply. Number 8. And here's Shevchenko coming on the field. Number 9. Number 14. Into the last quarter of an hour. Number 4. Gerrard. Number 11. Brian Robson. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Kovacic! Another one of football's and how moments.
Kovacic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
गोल मशीन
Played out towards the right wing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's there to make the block. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Robertson tries to clear. Oh, this looks sharp. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Wirtz receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brzezinski. Wirtz. Brzezinski. Shevchenko. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couch is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Just do it! And that really is so impressive. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And the action has already restarted. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Duke looking for the run. It's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to get it away. And back it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Achiampong.
He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, and they have every right to be.
Oh, important interception.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Great chance!
Goal machine.
And that's a good finish. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And he's only too grateful. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
अगर काढ़ा दी கடலாட்டா ഈശ്വര ഇതെന്തോന്നറത് ചൈന മതില്ല ഉണ്ടാക്കാനായിട്ട് എല്ലാവരും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ കാണുന്നൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കും എങ്ങനെ കളിക്കാനുള്ള പ്രശ്നം ഗെയിമിട്ടേക്ക്
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. That has not gone well.
Oh, really well played.
Elise clipped into space. He's undertook that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Elise. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Couch. Now it's Rosicki. It's Bellingham. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was struck with genuine force. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ruben Neves. For Elise. Chouameni, Ruben Neves, played into space. Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And Dyke wins the duel this time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. Good take, and it's Couch! Couch! That is superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is the end of the first half. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them, the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Borussia Dortmund just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Opts for safety. Vickyserrr. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Counts. And it's Dembele. Mbappe finding himself in space. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Madrid like that,
Well, Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise making good progress on the right-hand side. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. This is Dembele. He's picked his way through. That's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Count. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice sequence of pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got it all! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over shortly. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number what it is. തൻ്റെ ടാർഗറ്റ് ഇവനാ ബർക്യാമ്പ്. കാരണം ഇത് മൂമെൻ്റ് ട്രിപ്പിളറാണ്. എൻ്റെ എല്ലാവരും മൂമെൻ്റ് ട്രിപ്പിളറും ഇല്ല. പിന്നെ അടിക്കണ റീയൂസിൻ്റെ കാർഡില്ല എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ. ചെയ്യാനൊന്നും ഇല്ല, ഇങ്ങനെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഇഷ്ടം. ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ബിഫോർ ഉറങ്ങണം, അതിന് ഉറങ്ങണം. കടവുളെ മെസ്സി നമ്മൾക്ക് ഭയം. നമുക്ക് സാബ് അലോൺസോ, ഈ ദ്രോബ, ഗുട്ടി, കണ്ണവരോ, അവരൊക്കെയാണ് നമുക്ക് ഭയം. സെയിം പ്രൈസ് പക്ഷേ സൈറ്റ് കളിക്കുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കിട്ടും.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there have been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges the gap between the new and the old. He's certainly quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too, he's not known for his distribution or his ability to build from the back.
Pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. This is Ronaldo. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing. Shot, surely! Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Xavi Alonso. Drogba. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's hit it long, but astray. That is ended up in no man's land. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. Here's a chance! Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back on the ball again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Xavi Alonso. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Borussia Dortmund have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, Joe! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. And one more try! Gets it away.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is good alertness. Brzezinski, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The two-goal cushion. We forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 6. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try to...
He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's Inzaghi! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 2 then. And the volley. What a save! Terrific reactions. And the keeper read that really well. So, third corner of the game. Impressive job! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Somewhat off target. Dembele, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread to the right. Hangs it across.
What a letdown.
And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring. Picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.